All right, traders, watch this video for Thursday, January 24th. If you weren't in the chat room today, we had a really nice mover in MBOT. You missed a good day. I'll slide this over. If you've been watching my overnight videos, you know I've been watching this one for a kind of an afternoon breakout. Well, we didn't get an afternoon breakout, but as I saw this curling up, had volume going into 750, knowing that the early high of day was right there at 762, with the recent action. Remember, this thing was over 19 bucks the other day. I thought we might get a squeeze. So called this at 750, looking for a quick high of day break, which you can see we got. And that I froze, I took a snapshot after that to show you where it was. But here it is on an intraday basis. It actually ended up going all the way to almost 12 before announcing an offering and then kind of falling to pieces. You guys know how I trade, right? Get long here and scale out into the move. So that was a very nice move. Doubt I'll even watch it tomorrow. After that offering, I don't know what to think of it. But I also want to give a shout out to Wayne. If you weren't there today, great call in BOXL right there over the early high. And I'll show you that one too. Just kind of had an inside fives. Yeah, the initial early pop, we never chased. Then you got an inside fives. He just called this long right over that 285 seller. And still a huge trade, even though at the time, you might have felt like it was extended. That was a big mover. So great call by Wayne. Again, we made plenty of money on the long side today. Here's what I'm watching for tomorrow. ADIL was on Bounce Watch, and we just got another red day. Just goes back on Bounce Watch. Huge move, 4 or 5 days in a row on much lower volume. No triggers in it today, so it didn't cost me anything to have it on a chart. Excuse me. RHE has had some spikes lately, big volume spikes. This one in particular topped out at 238. Then it kind of went back down into this range. About 4 days ago, topped out at $1.55. Again, today hit $1.55. So over $1.55. This one maybe challenges a high from this day. It's worth watching. It's getting these volume spikes, so it makes it worth watching. Can't believe I'm going to say this, but Riot, R-I-O-T, coming out of a nice sideways consolidation, so decent support below, little bit of extra volume. I don't know if this had news or not. Topped out at 197, so maybe we get a push through today's high tomorrow and a whole number break and all that. Riot is not, contradicting its name, it's not that much fun to trade, but we'll see if we get a low risk setup. SPI, big move today, and actually closed stronger than I thought it would, so we're going to watch that tomorrow, maybe a red to green or some kind of second day setup. APRN still on watch, had this big volume spike and flagging nicely. BLNK, decent volume for this one. I could not find news on it, but you got great support below and a nice breakout. We'll be watching that one for a possible second day play as well. And then pretty short list today. URI is my last one. Nothing that compelling here when you look at the daily chart. Closed at 116, but in after hours right now anyway, it's trading at 123. So it had earnings after hours. Something that might be worth watching for potential gap and go tomorrow. That's it. That's my entire list. Great teamwork in chat today, and we'll see everybody in the chat room tomorrow. Have a good night.